Sure. Well, I didn't have any money. My family don't have money. I didn't start off, having uh, anything to support my idea other than just my passion for it. And I suppose the key thing for me was that when it came to trying to find a factory, I was obviously to start producing jam, I was going to have to buy hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of jars and fruits and labels and equipment, which I just simply couldn't afford. But I was able to travel around and eventually convince a factory that my idea was going to be worthwhile. And most of these huge companies that I visited were very skeptical that I would ever make a business out of selling 100% fruit jam. But one factory, had a lot of spare capacity in the factory. They were kind of struggling really, and they thought that maybe Super Jam would solve some of their problems. So, they agreed to work with me, and a few months later, I went and pitched back to Waitrose with these comic book labels we'd designed, and with some prices from the factory. But unfortunately, Waitrose said that the comic book labels were too silly. They were too, they didn't really work. The factory was too expensive, so kind of everything got scrapped, and I had to start all over again. I also, I should mention, I got a loan for about £5,000 from a charity called the Prince's Trust, which kind of gives grants and loans to young people. And so I guess part of my message would be that there's a huge amount of help and support out there for anybody who's got an idea, and you don't need much more than just a great idea, and you can always find somebody who has the money and the resources and experience to help you make it happen, which is what kind of happened to me.